hello everyone. Welcome to the 10th annual Hunger Game Reaping Ceremony for District 12. We're here to pull our name out of the hat for whoever it's going to be. We hope it's not the one person who likes to sing. Action. It's Lamar Black Seagull. Get on up here.
Last night we let.
All right, get on up here, Lamar. Waiting on you, Lamar. Get on up here. Congratulations, Mr. Black Seagull. It's been an honor. I hope you present us well. Stage is yours.
Last night we let
Lamar.
the. You can kiss my ass.
Hello, everyone,
What's good with it?
and welcome to another episode
It's
of
probably in your watch list where today we're talking about
Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
tweet hiss mother. Where are these mother snakes on this mother?
Let's start this off by just saying I never was a big Hunger Games fan. Period. Never read the books.
I was definitely the bad influence in this one. I really wanted to see this movie.
I watched the movies like once or twice. I can give you my little generic rating on those, but I'm not going to.
I mean, maybe we can revisit that at a later date.
At a later date.
I bet. Maybe like season 2, season 3.
Possibly.
Oh. No, but for real, I read all the books. I was in the craze of the Hunger Games, the Divergent. Personally, I think that the Divergent books are better, but the Hunger Game movies are better than the Divergent movies. Personally. But like, I just fell in love with the franchise of the Hunger Games, so I really wanted to see what this one was about.
Wasn't bad.
So why did they start with the young lady singing?
The first 20 minutes of this movie are some of the cringiest things I've ever seen in my whole life.
Like cringe city.
It's
It's like you didn't know like how to feel. You didn't know like.
it just took me aback. 'Cause I didn't expect the lady to come out here.
Just Aretha Franklin gospel
I didn't know
hymnal.
what to do. Lucy Graybeard. What kind of name is that?
Facts.
Ma-
Which is why we came up with that bum ass name
Mr.
for
Lamar
the.
Ego. Also, she's part of this covey, which is, I guess, is a gypsy thing. You know.
Right. I was taken aback by that. I didn't know how to feel about it. I would like to say respectfully, super attractive lead.
Oh, she's a very nice lady.
She can sing.
Bro, I saw her in the first time I ever saw her was in West Side Story. She was she played the main female lead in West Side Story.
Okay.
Killed that shit.
I gotta watch that.
Absolutely killed that shit.
I don't see.
Steven Spielberg directed.
Oh, did I?
I mean, it was great. I don't know what to tell you.
But no, like having her bust out in song, like right at the beginning of the movie, it was one of those ones where you were kind of like, I don't know how I feel.
Is this gonna be the whole movie?
Yeah,
that's what
like,
I initially thought.
Is this a musical?
Am I finna watch this and be beguiled this whole time?
This whole movie, they just gonna be singing.
I'm about to get this country song.
Right, but that was like this Southern Baptist gypsy ass. I said, follow the drinking gourd. I literally said that in the movie. I'm like, what is this follow the drinking gourd shit we're listening to right now?
She had a whole breakup song in there.
For real. I mean, killed
Done
it.
broke did my heart.
Killed it though. All right. Other than the singing,
Yeah.
so I was taken aback at how basic the games were. Obviously, they were in the intro levels.
I mean, it was only the 10th annual.
Yeah, it makes sense. But like, coming from the Hunger Games, the original Hunger Games, right? That came out first. It was super tech heavy. They had mutated shit like weapons and
you know, let's be real.
The drones were funny.
Let's be real. It's people have probably seen it by now. You know, it's been out for a minute.
Yeah.
I knew this shit was about to get real whenever old got stabbed in the neck. I knew shit was about to go down.
My boy.
They put the
we got okay, all right.
They put the mother in a cage.
Yeah. In a zoo.
In his little zoo cage.
In a zoo.
I'm Mr. Lucky motherfucker, you know?
They are so good to be here.
And then she's just in here picking at her. She's just in here picking. Stab you right in the neck.
And then immediately after,
it just started raining bullets down.
It was like, oh the For real. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I'm in a cage.
I
asked for food and I got bullied.
You gave me a piece of a sandwich, Mr. Snow.
Which the Snow character was very interesting. Like, it was cool to see, like, because obviously President Snow in the original series, right? So seeing him young and like what he was like before he became President Snow was super intriguing.
Towards the end of the movie, I didn't think he was that bad of a person.
Agreed.
I mean, obviously. So here's the thing.
I thought about it. I was
about to just cut myself off there. But I mean, thinking about it, he did kind of like he did everything for himself. Very selfish.
Facts.
Very selfish. But in the end, bro, he was just trying to get back to his family.
Yeah.
Did Lucy do him dirty?
I feel like Lucy moved appropriately, personally. As soon as I would hear what I heard.
I mean, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think that was
double tape.
I just think it was handled poorly. I just think it was handled.
It was a miscommunication.
No, I just think it was written poorly at the end.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't really. It didn't give us any closure or satisfaction to the end of it. I mean, what, he got back and now he's a piece of shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Oh,
but like, you telling me you went through that in the woods, right? You went through that series of events.
Yeah.
Right? Like, starting from the Jabberjay fiasco.
Sure.
All the way up to that, you wouldn't come back and look sideways?
I mean, I obviously would come back sideways, but I wouldn't have expected her to, like...
Oh, you talking about, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect her to do that. She gave me no reason to think that she would.
Well, I feel like she gave the reason. Maybe it was the delivery of the reason. Maybe it was the way that it progressed quickly. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It kind of did go 0 to 100 real quick. But
tell us what you think in the comments. Tell us what you think about the end of the comments.
How did Lucy handle that situation?
Do you think
in the woods
handled properly
at the end of the movie? No spoilers. No spoilers.
But I mean, besides that, I enjoyed like the whole Capitol area. I like the themes they had going on there. Viola Davis playing the head game master.
That woman slayed
with the snakes and everything.
Slayed.
She played the titular villain for sure.
Played that damn role.
Peter Dinklage character was all right. I didn't really with this character that much.
Yeah, I didn't like him, and then I was like, oh.
Well, see, from the moment you meet him, you're supposed to think he's an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, I like characters like that sometimes. But, you know.
I didn't like him till
the end, really.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, bro. That's tough.
You get to meet all the what do you call them? The candidates from the districts. The games don't take up that much of the movie.
They really don't. Like,
no, it starts off really nice with an introduction to their academy and the Capitol. You get to see the district, blah blah blah, kiss my ass, you know. and then for like a good little 30 minutes of this 2.5 hour movie is just the games, you know. And we get to see what happens the day, the night cycle, blah 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 blah. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, this is kind of basic. Whoa. This is kind of basic.
It was, though. But it was good basic.
I mean, it was all right.
It was that basic you seek out. It was that basic, no training. It was that basic.
Sure. They didn't get no training. They threw a girl with tuberculosis in there. You know?
When you really think about it, that's pretty true.
Yeah, they threw a guy with no arm in there. You know what I mean?
They were like, have fun. Initially, this wasn't something that you sent your kids off to win.
No,
this was just like, hey.
It's also random.
He's not gonna make it.
It's also random, except for Lucy,
which was played.
I mean, but other than that, the movie itself, up until like when the zoo stuff started happening, was eh. And then we got to the games, and I was like, okay, let's make something happen. And then he gets caught. He gets in trouble, right, for what he did. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, damn. Is this really?
Because it worked out.
And then it hits with the part 2, and I was like, damn, there's a whole part 2 to this movie. This movie just goes on and on.
It didn't stop.
This movie was so long for no reason. I felt like. Not to say I did not like the movie. It was okay.
It was captivating.
It was enjoyable.
There was just points in the movie where it was just like,
yeah, come on, please.
But for real, like, I enjoyed it. It brought me back. It was like a whole like.
We were watching it, and she started singing the song. You were like, I needed that.
Hold on.
You said I needed that. I needed to hear that.
What was the? Are you coming to the tree?
Yeah.
Where they strung a man up, they say he murdered 3.
Yeah.
Strange things that happen here, and that's all I'ma sing. Are you coming to the tree?
And that's how we got copyright striking, guys. I mean, let's go ahead and dive into these ratings, man. What? I mean, since you are the aficionado here on the Hunger Games, you give yours first.
I'm gonna give a savage 7 on that shit.
A savage 7?
Yeah.
That's not what I expected.
I know you didn't expect.
Now you got me in a bind. Now I can't give it anything higher than you.
No, for real. I thought that it was nice to look at. You are right. The basic like premise and how they did everything.
The story pattern.
But like I really enjoyed that it brought me back. I don't think it was a bad movie, but like kind of like you say all the time, like
there's
other shit that's better.
There's other movies that are better. I was gonna go with a 6.9.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was honestly depending on what you said.
Oh, for
Because if you would have said like a 7.2, 7.3, I would have hit that straight 7. But since you said 7,
I went that savage 7.
I had to go with a 6.9.
We'll give it like a 6.95.
No, I'm gonna give it a 6.9.
6.9.
No, I'm giving it a 6.90. That's what the Hunger Games, the Bird of Snakes and Songbirds and the Snakes is getting from me today. Don't look at me like that.
Tell us what you think in the comments. Please. Do you think this movie was better than a 7? Do you think that it is fantastic? How did you feel about her?
I know it was based on a book.
It is based on a book.
Tell us if you read the book. Did it follow good? Did it follow the story well?
I have not read the book yet.
Other than that, Inett's dropping new music all the time.
Oh, facts.
Chances are there's been one dropped fairly recently.
Probably. And if not,
there will be one dropping very soon. We hope you like and subscribe and enjoy the stuff. We got some of these coming out every Thursday.
Every single Thursday.
And
probably in your watch list. And if there's one that you want us to do, let us know.
All right. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. You have a good one. Get out of the shot. Let's not do this.
I don't want to move. Like, you could do like a little thing where it just like folds and closes, and then you won't even see the intro.
Or you can get out, and I could do the regular transition.